All right, so we're going to prep for the final, and we're going to make a new document. We're going to do 8.5 by 11, 300 resolution. So depending on what your picture looks like, if you have a landscape picture, you want to choose portrait. And just the opposite, if you have a portrait picture, then you're going to want to choose landscape. And if you choose the wrong one, it's okay because we can always fix it. We can always flip it once we open it up. All right, so I'm going to hit create. Then I'm going to go to my desktop and I'm going to open up my picture into Photoshop. So here is one. And then I need it twice, so I'm just going to do Command J to duplicate it and then bring it down. And then I'm going to do File, New again. Same setting, hit Create, and I'm going to get my next picture and bring that into Photoshop. Hit Return, bring it up to the top. Command J to duplicate my layer and drag it down. So now I have both of these. Okay, this one is going to be where I'm going to put Mr. Gerard dancing in the background right here. So this one's going to be the body scene. So I'm just going to do File, Save As, and I'm going to call this one Final, Body, and then your name. Save. Then the next one, File, Save As, Face, Final, or did I do Final first? It doesn't matter. Either way.
I think it is Final.
Thanks. Final, Face. Okay, and then save that. All right, so they're both there. Then what we're going to do is we are going to put our names down at the bottom. So for this one, I'm looking at it. I'm going to take both of these. I'm going to hold the shift, select them so they're both gray. And then I'm just going to use the move tool, and I'm just pressing the key, the arrow key on the keyboard and moving them up. Then I'm going to take the bottom one and I'm going to actually move it up a little bit too. I'd like to have a little bit of space between them, just a little bit, but just it doesn't matter. However you think it looks good, then you can do that. Here is how I want you to name your work. So you're going to go to the type tool and you're just going to go in the bottom right. Please use black so we can see. And then you're going to write, let's zoom in here. So you're going to write who it is, Mr. Gerard as Tom Cruise, your name, and then your block. Okay, just make sure that you can see it and that it fits on there. So I'm just going to select that again, and I'm just going to put center justified there. And then I can just move it over a little bit. So now my picture is prepped and it is ready for the final, and I can start to put, not today, but during the final, you can select Mr. Gerard's face and put it on one of these. Why do we have two? Is because I need to see the before picture and then I need to see the after picture all on one sheet. So we're going to do the same thing for this one. You would just move this up a little bit and then go on the type tool here, paste that. Now this one, we're not putting his face, we're putting his whole body in there. So you can take this part out. I just pasted it. So it's just Mr. Gerard and then your name, your block, and over in the right-hand corner. Now those are all ready for your final. Just make sure you file, save those because we already named them. So but we're at it. We already named the document, but we put this on, so you want to resave them. And then you are done and you are all prepped and ready for your final.